back to Essence Tarot, and we're going to tap into the frequency of Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine to see what's going on. Let's see update. So let's see what Spirit has to say. What's going on with this connection? Alright, so we have get to know each other. As you review your innermost selves, reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond will deepens. Okay, so when they say in the innermost selves, all right, physically, if you guys come into connection with yourself, express how you truly feel. Okay, or if you guys have not come into physical communication, spiritually would be the best bet, only because the experience that you guys are going to experience is divine. Okay, so you guys got to work on getting to know each other. Okay, as far as who you are on a divine level, and it will manifest physically. But if you've already manifested physically and your partner already know who you are, live your life according to the divine, so that you can, because they're definitely watching you. They're watching you here and there. They have not missed a beat, but they are still ashamed and prideful. Okay, vice versa, masculine, feminine, masculine. Take what resonates with you. They are definitely watching you, and some of them are seeing the part of you that they either like or they don't like. Okay? So getting to know each other on many different levels, as far as spiritually and physically and emotionally. Okay? Because they do feel your emotions. You guys are definitely needing to do that. Okay? And this is why this is pulling masculine and feminine, coming together. Okay? So you got free yourself. Okay, it is time to take control of your life. Okay, so this is for the ones who actually are letting go of the physical illusion and are actually tapping in. Okay, so if you guys have spent some time with each other, came into the love bombing phase, separation had happened. Okay, so time from your partner is, has happened. Okay, so you got to free yourself. This is not a bad thing as far as a permanent release. It's more of a temporary release to work on yourselves, to get to know yourselves better on more of a physical level, more of a spiritual. Okay, so they got you freeing yourself from just to take back control. Like, so if you tend to come into union and you're losing yourself in your connection, in your situations where you're forgetting who you are, okay, Spirit's going to pull you guys apart just so you can remember purpose. Okay, you guys are not just here to be, sexual deviant together and causing chaos and argue. You guys are here to create that frequency. You're supposed to get along, build that bond, connect to that, source of energy. So yeah, if you don't recognize spirit, the divine presence of your connection, you will be ripped apart until you learn that divine comes first, by all means. Okay, so you do got to free yourself. Okay, so you guys need that separation. The separation is not as bad as you think it is. You will actually, when you come into union, you will wish that you can separate, only because of the simple fact that it can be super intense. Okay, the connection can be super intense at times. It can be overwhelming. Okay, so if you guys are in union and you have come into union for like a day or two, a week or two, a couple of months, there is separation that's going to happen, because there's always a level. Like, the separation is not like it doesn't have to be a breakup. Sometimes people just need some time to take a walk, to hear their own thoughts, you know what I'm saying, to see if they still have that connection. So we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So like I said, when it comes to the physical part of each other, you will expose yourselves. Okay, you will expose the good, bad, the ugly when it comes to the connection. You're like triggering each other's wounds. Okay, and it is causing separation where you guys don't want to deal with the physical body. Okay, too much pain has happened. Too much pain had happened between the two of you guys. And This is why it's very important to get to know each other more than just being on a physical level. Because when you guys come together, you remember that, okay, universe brought us together. We're supposed to work things out, clear these karmas, clear these energies, clear past pains. But we can't seem to get it together to, as a unity, a unit, united. Okay? So spirit has to separate you guys to do so. So, don't take separation as a bad thing. Okay? There's just not enough, physical attraction happening. Like, once you give yourself too fast, don't give yourself too fast. Try to play hard to get. Try to be patient with yourself. It's not that kind of physical connection, like I told you, where you just have to lust over each other. You have the rest of your lives to, or if you're lucky enough, the rest of your lives to come together to be blissful. But it's like if you're giving yourself too fast, okay, giving yourself away too fast, Spirit is pretty much saying they're gonna rip you guys apart, okay, because it's just too much physical desires being met sexually, where emotionally you're forgetting because you're still hurt. Spiritually you're forgetting that the connection was divinely guided. So it's like it has to be soul, mind, body. Soul, mind, body. Okay? Alright, let's see. So it's not enough chemistry. It's not enough attraction. You guys tend to lose attraction and real world start to kick in. So we do have forgiving and learning. Okay, as you release and heal the past. Okay, you'll experience more love in your present moments. Okay? So it's all about learning. Okay? So Spirit is pretty much saying you guys had separated because you guys needed to get to know each other other than your physical form. Okay? You had to free yourself from your situations. This is masculine and feminines out there. You guys have to continue on and catch that next stop where you guys will come together, which is that open opportunity to come together and experience what you guys have actually learned. Okay? So let's see, when it comes to, let's clarify some of this. Let's see what Spirit has to say. So you guys get to know each other as you review, okay, your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay, so you got meeting. Okay, so it's like when you guys come together, okay, and you guys come together and you guys meet, okay, every time you guys separate, you will come back together, is what Spirit is pretty much saying. If you're divinely guided towards each other, soul bonded towards each other, you will come back. So when they say get to know each other, your bond deepens, you guys will always come back together, whether you're in spirit or whether you're physical or in spirit. Okay, so meeting each other on this level is super intense. It has pushed masculines further and the feminines to want to chase. And vice versa, if you're a feminine carrying a masculine energy, you got masculines chasing you. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know how you're growing. Of course, this is why I always check up on you, because they want to know if you've grown, okay, and how much you've grown. And if your masculine is a runner, they still check up on you every once in a while, because you will always cross their mind, because you guys are connected on a spiritual level. So when you get to know each other on deepest levels, you know that the connection is divine, that you will always come back together. Spirit has been saying you will always come back together. If the temptation distracts your union, you will miss the window of opportunity, of course. But it don't mean that it's not happening. It don't mean that the divine. Now, if you're truly on this journey where you're divine and you guys are solely connected and you're one soul, two separate bodies, your universe will always bring you guys back together no matter what obstacles. Okay? Let's see what else. Spirit. Okay. So sometimes when you guys come together and you guys meet, there's still some toxic energy floating around. Okay? So you do have the sneaky fox. You have, when you guys get to know the good, the bad, the ugly side of each other, you might want to separate. You physically might say, you know what, I had enough. Separation is going to happen. I don't want to deal with this, you know? But it's for the best, okay? So when they come into union, you guys come into union, there's still some wounds that has not healed yet. And some of you portray that, yes, there is some wounds that I've already healed, that I'm doing my work. But yet you still feel that I'm doing my work instead of saying I'm completing my work. Okay, doing and completing is the same, is different. It's a different frequency. I'm doing my work as far as I'm working. Sometimes you gotta say, well, you know, I completed that task, because it has to come to a completion for you to move on to your next level of lessons. Okay, so somebody may come in, you guys may come into union, and you still have not yet cleared that past pain of self, of yourself and your past individual issues. Okay, so you guys will end up pushing apart. Too much drama, too much gossip, too much, too much toxicity, not enough love. Okay, not enough love. Okay, and it's keeping you guys together physically. Alright, because if the option, the temptations is out there, the opportunity is out there, and it presents itself, the masculine or feminine will tend to want to jump to it to fill that void, a void that they don't quite understand yet. Alright, or a need, a desire that is beyond their control because they have not gained that. Let's see. So if this person does come back toxic, you must leave them behind, okay? So you must move forward. You must cross over, okay? So you must continue on with your journey, continue to keep learning. You gotta, come out that dark frequency and move forward, okay? If this person is not giving you the love and respect that you deserve and you know that you deserve, you gotta move forward. As far as forward with someone else that's trying to fill the void, you have to move forward with your self-growth, okay? Self-love. Okay, so you're freeing yourself from toxic energy. You're freeing yourself, like when universe say, okay, you guys are not getting along, I know some of y'all will be like, okay, well, Essence, why don't they just give us somebody that's more on our level? You have to understand, people shift on a daily, okay? People shift on a daily. You will grow. You will get your resolution, and you will grow to a different level. Spirit will bring who they know is fit that can walk this life path with you. Okay, but your needs, wants, and desires does not come before your purpose. Okay, and this is what we have to understand. And needs, wants, and desires don't come before purpose. All right, so you got, when you guys still have that baggage, you got to free yourself. Unrequited love, not enough here. It's just not enough here to keep you guys together. It's just not enough physical attraction to keep you guys together. They might have saw something else. They might have caught their eye. Okay, does it mean it's better for them? No, because they will learn that sticking your hand in the cookie jar will get you, eventually get you in some trouble. Okay, which when the karmic comes, and that's where karmics come. Temptation will bring a lot of exposure. So some of them have not let go of temptation. Still got exes hanging on. Still got exes hanging on that they have not yet freed. Okay, they have not yet grown. They have not yet wanted to choose to grow and move forward. Okay, so let's see what else. Yeah, so you gotta cut them out. Told you they haven't like you guys just have to go through this separation process until you realize that you're not separated spiritually, but yeah, you are physically, and you're okay with it. But Spirit is saying, due to the fact that there's not enough growth happening here together, you guys are not growing together. You're not twining together. You're actually battling, head to head, toe to toe, and it's not completely balanced. So you guys are not balanced. The attraction here is causing, the misunderstanding of, okay, self-love is the key. I love me, you love you, but we love the truth, we love the essence, we love the gods, We love the Most High, whatever it is you praise that's that you see and you deem fit to be your Most High is more important, and that's not what's happening here. This connection has become too physical, where they forget the divine, they forget purpose, and it's like whatever, and then they just move on to another. So, it's just not enough. It's just not enough love. So when there's not enough love somewhere, you tend to want to go somewhere where there is love. But you gotta realize you chasing that illusion of filling that void, where you're never really gonna fill that void. Because even if you did fill that void, another void is gonna appear. Okay. So yes, you guys had to leave. Yes, you guys had to cut each other off. Okay, because it's just too much. It's just dangerous to be together. Okay, Spirit is saying it's just too dangerous for y'all to be together right now. So if you're in separation, okay, this is definitely for you. Or if you're in union and you feel separation about to happen, don't be ashamed of it. It's just the universe pulling you guys apart because it's too dangerous for you guys to be together. It's too much bad blood, and it's too much, it's just not enough physical attraction when you guys are attracted to each other. It's only probably one-sided, where you guys are not learning your lessons together. You haven't learned much. So the universe will put you back on the journey again. Mostly masculine energy. Okay? So he's definitely not, he's not worthy at this moment. He's not at least worthy of you. So if they pull the masculine out of your life, it's because the masculine is not being truthful to himself. Okay? Not being true for the purpose and path. Okay? The mission is to become one. Okay, there's always a mission. There's always a purpose. There's always a reason of. Okay, that just like there's always a cycle of life, there's going to be always a purpose to be on it. Okay. So yeah, it's just pretty much the masculine energy. Okay, that's really like not stepping up to the plate right now. They're choosing to be the same toxic energy that they want. It's sad, but this is just what it is right now. They're not fully attracted to the feminines that the universe chose for them. Okay, because it's not the attraction of it's desire. You know what I'm saying? It's lust, and because some of them will come and some of them will have sex with you, because the opportunity is there. But if you don't pull away physically to value yourself as the divine feminine that you should be, they won't see the value in you because they don't see the value in themselves. So you don't have to put on a show for the masculine to love you. You don't have to show the world the masculine love you. You just have to know that this person was given and can't be taken, no matter how far they go, and that you choose to continue on the path of faith. You know what I'm saying? Just stay in your faith. Say, because your masculine is not with you, that don't mean you have to give up on who you are, because it's about self-love. The journey is really about reflection of what? Self-love. So it's a reflection of self. It's not about them, it's about you and what have you learned. So yes, they will be pulled out of your life because they're not choosing to go forward. They'll meet up with you, but because they meet up with you, they're really not trying to get to know the real you, your soul. They just want the physical form, and some of them just want to face it real quick to see what's the big whoop, and then some of them would just leave instantly. Okay, some of them would just let you go. There's no contact. They're not talking to you, but yeah, they're still watching you. They're still watching you in the background. But the situation of them being real sneaky about it is some of them being sneaky about watching you, and some of them just not truly ready to tell you the truth about how they feel, because they feel like they definitely believe in karma. They definitely know that what they give out, they're gonna get back in, and they're very afraid of doing that. Okay, so as far as when the masculine does come in and get what he wants, he starts to lose attraction towards you because you become easy bait, where they can just walk over you like a doormat, and they feel like you have not learned your worth. Like, do you even know? Like they say, do you even know your worth? But mind you, it's a mirror reflection of themselves. even though you may be doing this, they still reflecting themselves. So they may feel like, oh, did you learn anything? Did you learn your worth enough that if I'm this douchebag, this jerk, or this hoe, or this loser, whatever, then you are as well. Because if you're my twin or you're my reflection, then if I'm a douchebag, then you a douchebag. If I'm an asshole, you're an asshole type stuff. You know, that's how they see it. So if you reflect to this masculine who is of this insecurity frequency, low vibrational karmic frequency, okay, don't know his worth kind of frequency, then you will reflect that too. So if you know your worth, guess what? He will reflect his worth. He will know his worth. If you reflect positivity, he will reflect positivity, growth. Okay? It will just have to take a little bit. Like, they get the signs and synchronicities just like you do. So let's see what else, Spirit. So we got future. Alright, they will be coming back to you in the future. Alright, they do. It's definitely a future ahead for you guys, but it's just like, where are you gonna go with this? So they will be coming back to you in the future. We have passion. Okay, some of them are being liars about how they truly feel about you. Okay, they're very passionate about you, but they're not being truthful about it. So they're not telling you that they are, that you can touch part of them that no one else could. Okay, so some of them just run because they can't handle that. They can't handle that you make them feel so good. It's like an overflow. Like I rephrased in another video, like putting too much water in a cup. Like, you're the feminine, you're the chosen one who puts too much water in the cup. So you got patience. Okay, give them some time. Okay, give them some time. Give them some time to grow. Give them some time to choose to walk over that bridge of choice. Okay, give them some time to get back on their path. Okay, Spirit is saying they will come back. Okay, they're truly passionate about you, but they're not telling the truth. They're being sneaky. Okay, they're not going to tell you the truth about how they truly feel, because if they did, then they feel like you won the game. Okay, because they're playing games. Okay, when you're in that low vibrational frequency, of course you're playing games. Okay, playing with the universe, but you do have patience. Give them some time. Just because you guys are in separation, and don't mean they don't feel it too. Okay, you got past life healing. Okay, so you got past life healing. Some of them have to work on their past life. All right, some of them are cutting you off because they don't want to face that past life healing. But yeah, you got to cut them off. Okay, this one here says I will return. Okay, but be mindful when they return, they still have some healing. Okay, if they decided to run from past life issues, like what they did to you, they still not ready to say sorry, and they feel like they don't have to because they single, they can do what they want. Okay, they will return, but it will still be dangerous. It will still be dangerous because they're not yet ready. So we got survival mode. Wow, see, masculine's in survival mode. Okay, so they're gonna do whatever it takes. This masculine's gonna do whatever it takes to survive, lie. Definitely still not being truthful to themselves. Definitely still need to heal that past pain. Okay, yes, they will return back to you, but they have to learn who you are without you actually being there. So it's like, if your wife or your husband go to work, you miss them when they're gone, type stuff. They miss you when they gone, and they don't want to tell you this, but they're not ready to actually say I miss you. But they can send it to you through signs and synchronicity to tell you how much they miss you. Okay. So yes, they will return to you in the future. Okay. But they're definitely lying about their feelings for you. Even though there's not enough, like they're saying it's not enough love there. It's not enough love being shown. But they do care about you. They do deeply care about you. Okay? You got the patience, and they have to, they need this time to cross over. They need this time to choose another path. Okay? So they have to cut out past pains, past life issues. They have to let go of past issues, karmic debt. Okay? They definitely will return, but they have to learn their lesson before they can actually come to you complete. Okay, because they're not. Okay, they're not learning their lesson, but they will return to see if you've grown and see if they can, if you still will let them just walk all over you. And yes, it is the masculine energy that's pulling through here. We have the masculine card, and he's definitely, he or she, whoever carries the masculine energy, is definitely in survival mode. So they doing whatever they can. You know, they'll tell you what you want to hear. They'll say everything you want to hear. Some of them may not submit, and they may just go where they don't have to do this much work. Okay, but that is the update on this situation. If it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. If you'd like to book a personal reading to find out what's going on with your situation, you can. Just check the description box for more information. Donations are welcome. Peace and blessings. Stay safe.